Hey, what's going on, everybody? So today I did 5 rounds on the bag. I did these just to show you mistakes that I make and to show you things that I do right and things that I do wrong and habits that you can get when you do this stuff and habits that you can break and all that fun stuff. So round one is straight and snappy punches. Then round two is adding hooks into combos. Round three will be building up to a 6 punch combo. Round four will be freestyle. And round five, we did a Tabata workout, which is 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. These are 2 minute rounds with around, I believe it's a 25 to 30 second break. So I'm just going to talk you guys through this while I'm hitting this bag. So just watch this video and check it out. All right, so I'm getting on the bag right here. As you can see, I'm using constant movement when I'm punching this bag. My hands are always flowing. I'm keeping my hands up. I'm controlling that bag. I'm feigning a little bit. I'm not just going crazy, throwing as hard as I can. This is round one. I'm not making excuses here, but I just got through with that insane battle rope workout, so my arms are pretty tired right now. They feel like noodles, so I'm going with 1-2s on this first round. But as you can see, when I'm hitting this bag, I bring my hands right back up to my face. I'm constantly on my balls on my feet. I'm moving. I'm not standing flat-footed. I know you can't see that in the video, but it's just something to think about. Now, one thing I am going to call out that I'm doing very wrong here, and I really didn't even notice it until I started watching this video again. I used to do this back when I was in my amateur days. I would clap before I punch somebody. So I got this little habit I've been doing here where I might move both of my hands at the same time before I throw a punch on that bag. That's just little details I need to critique and get better at. So, me doing that, throwing my hands out, as you can see if you watch closely, and then throwing my punch, it's showing my opponent, hey, this guy's already going to be getting ready to do something. So that's just something you got to watch out for, creating those bad habits. But other than that, I'm constantly moving, going head, body, keeping my hands up. It's flowing a little bit. I'm breathing in my nose and out my mouth, snapping my punches on the bag. Use some ducking movements. Throwing a little bit of elbows in there. All right, so I'm gonna take a rest here. I'm gonna take about 30 seconds. So in between rounds on the bag, depending on how hard I went, I could sit down, or it's best to tough it out, stand straight up, and just breathe in your nose, out your mouth. Putting your hands on your knees and breathing over your knees. You hear your coaches tell you that's not a good thing to do. It really doesn't affect anything from the research that I've seen. So it's okay to put your hands on your knees and just bend over, and breathe in your nose and out your mouth. You just want to get that controlled breathing and get ready for this next round. So I'm about to get ready for it. So this round, like I said, I'm going to be adding hooks into my punches, okay? So as you can see what I did there, I whipped that in there. So when I'm throwing these hooks on the bag, I'm really focusing on not just using my arms right here, okay? As you can see, it's kind of hard to see because of how the video is filmed, but I'm not just throwing my arms out there. I'm using my hips when I'm throwing these punches, as you can see. So 1, 2, 3, 6, 3, 6 right there. Jab it a little bit, jab it a little bit. Got a hook going in there. As you can see, I got the hooks going. Now, like I mentioned in the first video, watch the bad habit that I have here. I know I'm hitting this bag really fast, but I might pop my hands out before I throw my punches. It's just something to realize that you don't want to create bad habits, all right? Those are hard to break sometimes. Did a little shoulder bump in there. Hands are up. Using good head movement. Keep my hands flowing. I never keep my head on the center line. I'm always moving either back and forth or left or right. All right. So I had to stop the bag there a little bit. That is fine to do. Just to get it back from moving so much. You don't want it moving all over the place. So when I'm throwing these hooks, I'm making sure I am hitting with my knuckles and not my palm, okay? You don't want to hit with the end of your fingers right there and mess something up. You want to try to angle it at that good 90-degree angle and land that good good hook. So when I throw my hooks, I like to keep my thumb up. It's not wrong either way. If you keep your thumb up or you keep it pointed towards your chest, neither one of them's wrong. When you're throwing your hooks, it's actually just depends on who you are. You can actually get better. You can get a better shot on somebody if you actually turn your fist toward, or turn your thumb towards your chest when you throw those hooks. If you're throwing a real far hook and you're trying to hit your opponent. So now we're gonna take that break. We're gonna relax. Remember to breathe. I'm breathing in my nose, out my mouth. I'm getting ready for this next round. Okay, this next round is probably one of the toughest rounds I have. I messed up on it a little bit here, but I want to focus on building big combos. So 6 punches in a row. I think I built up to 6 punches and started over, built up to 6 punches, started over. Then near the end of the video, I started going 6 punches, 5 punches, 4 punches, and then so on, and building my way up a ladder and down a ladder, okay? And one thing you can't hear me doing, but every time I'm throwing a shot, I am breathing, like shh, shh, shh. I'm breathing constantly, okay? I'm in a good fast mode right here. I'm going to tire myself out here in the first 30 seconds probably. All right, so I'm going to land 3 and 4, 5. I think that might have been 6. It was so fast. There we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to go to the 6 right here. Oh, I might have started back over. But as you can see, it's hard to keep count of those punches. But the main thing is I'm just throwing a lot of volume with my punches. Now, as you can see, what I do here, when I get a little tired, I might step in with a jab, and I get inside on that bag, and I hold my hands up, do like a nice little helmet block when I'm inside like that. You just want to keep your chin down in there. You want to keep your gloves attached to your head like that. Act like you got like a handlebars on your head, and you're just clamping those gloves down right there. Just making sure, if you're boxing somebody, you don't want them to get through that, okay? So again, just throwing fast punches. I'm breathing when I'm punching. I'm moving my head constantly, throwing good snaps. Hands are down a little bit. There's no problem. It's just a different style I box with. All right, I'm on 3 punches. Now I'm going to be on 4 after this. We go, a little shoulder bump right there. I'm breathing. I'm getting real tired here. It's been a really tough workout already, especially the battle ropes right before this. But the main thing in this video is just to see how you move and how you punch a bag in boxing. It's not too bad. As you notice, I don't stand flat-footed the whole time and hit that bag. I don't keep my head on the center line the whole time. I'm either moving my head, moving my hands, moving my feet. It's constant movement the whole time. That round is over, almost. So I'm just taking it easy until the end, it looks like. Landing some good hooks to the body. There we go. That's it. So now I have 2 more rounds left. This next round is a freestyle round. So these rounds are fun for me because I act like I have an opponent in there. And I might do some parrying. I might do some pullbacks, some slipping. And I just focus on keeping constant pressure. So I'm getting a sip of water right now. Relaxing. Taking that 30 seconds off. Trying to make it last as long as I could possibly make it. All right, so about to get started again. So I'm going to start off with my freestyle round. So this is pick of my choice, how I want to act here. I throw a little bit of a touch there just to find my distance. That's one thing you can focus on. Just touch the bag, find your distance where you want to be at. As you can see, my hands are down. This is how I like to box and spar when I'm not actually hitting the bag. I like my hands down because I can move my head a whole lot faster, and I can move my feet faster when my hands are down. You can set up different shots. It's just your preference and just how long you've been doing this. So I went head, body, head, 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 body. Head, body, body, head. So as you see, I'm just mixing it up constantly, just hitting that bag, wearing it out. As you can see, I do have that bad habit of doing like a weird thing with my hands before I land a lot of these combos. Just something to watch out for, that you could be doing something weird like that too. Hands are moving. 1, 2, slip 2. All right, I got that there. It's one of my favorite combos here. I'm weighing on the bag. I've got him in there. I've got him pushed on the end of the ring. I'm acting like throw that jab, throw that 1-2, 1-2, 1-1-2, slip 2, and my hands down again. Same combo. Moving around a little bit. I'm setting up my shot. I pause that bag, throw my jab, jab, step to my right. Okay? So just on the balls of your feet, and it's gonna be the best that you can whenever you're doing this stuff. I went down and acted like I faked with my head, then I came back up and threw that punch straight to the head. So just something to watch out for. Hook, 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 uppercut. It's fun stuff to mess around with. So I can weigh on the back here. I do a shoulder bump, and then I throw uppercut straight up in the center right there. So it's the main thing to look at is just flowing here. I'm flowing, moving my head a lot, working my hooks, trying to use as good technique as I can. 1-2, slip 2 again, move my head side to side like that Mike Tyson style. It's a real fun way to box. Do a lead uppercut there. I take a break. Breathing in my nose, out my mouth. I know I have one more round left, and I like to make the hardest round at the end, which is the battle workout. If you don't know what that is, that means that's 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. I'm going to do that 4 times here. So I go 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. During that 20 seconds, I'm not really worried about the boxing technique as much. I'm just acting like I got somebody pushed in a corner, and I'm just going to wear them out for 20 seconds. I'm going to walk away breathing and taking my time for the next 10 seconds and letting that just go. So I'm about to get started on that. I'm getting a sip of water right now. I'm going to finish strong with 20 on, 10 off, 20 on, 10 off, 20 on, 10 off, and 20 on, 10 off. I think it's 30 on, 10 off at the end, though. As you can see, I'm just going at this bag, throwing punches as fast as I possibly can. They're not that powerful. I'm just working on getting my heart rate sky high. I'm working on getting it to the tip top that I possibly can. Working the head, body, working all sorts of combos. My jabs aren't really hurting, but like I said, it's not that big of a deal. I'm trying to worry about this hit right now, this Tabata. So I'm taking 10 seconds off. About to hop back in there, and we're going to do it again for 20 seconds. Just go at that bag. I'm getting tired and dropping my hands. It's something to watch too. When I throw them hooks, my hands are down. Just focus on, queuing them up, especially if you're new at this and you're not that fast and your reaction's not that good. You really want to focus on keeping your hands up when you're throwing hooks. So I'm taking off. I'm going. I'm throwing a lot of my body and my power into these shots. All right, I got 2 more rounds left. So I'm taking 10 seconds off right here. Just relaxing and breathing here. And let's go right here. I'm getting a little slower. I got to pick it up and go, 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 go. So I just try not to let off of the gas right here. I'm just hitting that bag, uppercuts, hooks, jab, jab, jab every time. Just fast hands is all we're looking at here. Moving my head. All right, get my break. I got 1 more round left, and then I'm going to be done after this. So I think I do 20 or 30 seconds at the end just because how the way the 2 minutes work with the 20 seconds on and 10 off. Just taking off. I'm trying to use full range punches right here. I'm still moving my head up. Just trying to go as hard as I can until the end of this round is ducking and moving. Hitting, hitting, hitting. Hands up. I'm still trying to use the best technique that I can. Sloppy, but I'm trying to get it in there and finish strong. Get that heart rate sky high. So I know after this I'm done. All right. That completes that workout. I hope you enjoyed listening to me talk about this, and I'll see y'all next time.